What is Bitcoin and why it matters? 2025. What if I told you there's a form of money that you can send to anyone, anywhere in the world, instantly, without asking permission and without a bank? That's Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is more than just internet money. It's a movement, a revolution in how we think about value. If you've been hearing about it for years, but still don't really get it, you're not alone. This video will explain what Bitcoin actually is, why it's valuable, who created it, and how to get started, even with just a few dollars. Let's begin. Bitcoin is a type of digital money, also called cryptocurrency, designed specifically for the internet. But it's not just an app. It's not run by a company. There's no CEO, no central bank. Bitcoin is decentralized, meaning it runs on a network of thousands of computers around the world, all working together with no one in charge. When you send Bitcoin, it goes directly from you to someone else, like handing over cash, but digitally. No banks, no borders, no delays. Every transaction is recorded on something called the blockchain, a public ledger that anyone can view, but no one can alter. And here's the kicker: Bitcoin is limited. There will only ever be 21 million coins. That can't be changed. That's the rule baked into its code. That scarcity, the fact that it's provably limited, is what gives Bitcoin its value. In a world where governments print more money every year, Bitcoin gives people an alternative, a form of money that can't be inflated away. Let's compare Bitcoin to traditional money, like dollars, euros, or pounds. Those are controlled by central banks. And in tough times, governments can just print more. In fact, trillions of dollars were printed during the COVID-19 crisis. But printing more money makes each existing dollar worth less. That's inflation. Bitcoin is the opposite. It's deflationary because there's a hard cap of 21 million coins, and that number will never increase. It's not based on politics or promises. It's based on code. Bitcoin is also open 24/7. It works on weekends. It doesn't care what country you live in or what your credit score is. It's money for anyone, anywhere, with an internet connection. And that's why it's often called digital gold, because like gold, it's scarce and independent. But unlike gold, it's portable, programmable, and easy to send. Bitcoin was launched in 2009 by someone using the name Satoshi Nakamoto. To this day, no one knows exactly who Satoshi is, or if it's even one person or a group. What we do know is that Satoshi wrote the original Bitcoin code, launched the first block of the blockchain, called the Genesis block, and then quietly disappeared in 2011. They left behind an open-source protocol and a global community, but never touched the fortune of Bitcoin they mined early on, now worth billions. Their disappearance made Bitcoin even more powerful, because there's no founder in charge, no company to shut down, and no figure to target. Bitcoin doesn't belong to anyone, and that's why it can belong to everyone. Yes, even at $100,000 or more, you can still buy Bitcoin. You don't have to buy a full coin. Bitcoin is divided into smaller units called satoshis or sats. One Bitcoin equals 100 million sats. That means you can buy just $5 or $10 worth and still own Bitcoin. Apps today make this simple. You can start with any amount and build up over time. This idea that Bitcoin is for everyone, not just the rich, is core to its mission. And thanks to sats, anyone can start stacking and saving today. To hold Bitcoin, you need a wallet. A wallet is like a digital vault, but instead of storing coins, it stores your private keys. These keys prove that you own your Bitcoin. There are different types of wallets: mobile apps, hardware wallets, and even paper backups. If you don't control the keys, you don't control the coins. That's why people say, not your keys, not your coins. The blockchain is Bitcoin's core technology. It's like a public notebook that records every transaction in order, block by block. Each block is a group of verified transactions, and new blocks are added every 10 minutes. Once a block is added, it can't be changed. That's what makes the blockchain so powerful. It's permanent, public, and decentralized. A Satoshi, or sat, is the smallest unit of Bitcoin, just like a penny is the smallest unit of a dollar. Bitcoin might sound technical, but at its core, it's simple. It's money that you control. It can't be inflated. It works without permission, and it belongs to no one and everyone. Whether you're just curious or getting started, remember, it's not about being early. It's about being in. Thank you for watching. Please like and follow for more info on Bitcoin.